Guys, it's me. It's Constance with Charming Custom Crafts here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, which I'm forever trying to update that. So you can always Instagram at me, whatever. I had a I don't know if you want to call her my partner. Bailey's my partner. She hosted a swap on my page. It was an image swap. Now, I've had problems with designers. I gotta tell you from doing swaps, guys, that they can get you on image swaps if you leave them blank, but if you add just a little bit of color on something, they really can't, because we looked into the legalities to that. So I did finally get the last person, and if you're on the Facebook page, you would have saw all but the last person. So I'm going to go through and show you what I sent to everybody, being the designer of the page, what I sent to everybody. When somebody hosts or if there's a swap on the page, I always send extras. So I have, years ago, when Graphic 45 started to really become a big name, I started swapping with a girl named Tammy. I'm not going to say her last name. She knows her last name. And her and I were working really hard on getting the Wizard of Oz Graphic 45 set, which is really hard to get. But I sent to everybody a bunch of cutouts and some extra pieces. So, like bats and stuff. I always try to send stuff like that because I'll sit and punch my paper. And then I sent like 3 yards of each one of these cotton and nylon so that people can use for twine. Now, what I sent to everybody, and I didn't have a lot of paper, and what I do have of the paper is very slim on some of them. And then the others, like the front page cover of the Graphic 45, which is the 12-inch pieces. And I'm not that sturdy. I cleaned my room up. You'll be proud of me. But there's the stamps, and just about every one of their designs, they have the stamps. So I trimmed up all of them to where they can, I could fit them in an envelope and mail them, because we require first class shipping so that you can track your packaging. Now, this one has the paper that I cut. Gave everybody a 6x6. Maybe it's a 5.5, 5 by 3/4. Yeah, 5 3/4. Is it 5 3/4? Yeah, because I couldn't fit it in my 6-inch envelope. Another 5.5, right? No, it's 5.5. So you got all the munchkins on this one, ladies. If you did not know, that is the munchkins, and then that's the back of this one. I had plenty of these. This is why I had no problem giving some of this, but these are exclusive, now retired set. But here obviously are the characters from the Wizard of Oz, and then the back of this. Now, ladies, for those who joined, it's why I sent this particular color paper to go with it, and whether or not you wanted to do a layout or some sort, it was up to you. And then I went with the gold to go with the munchkins, and then the green as well to go with the stamped, the stamps. So I don't know how much you can do with that, but I also added some gray to go with the Tin Man, some brown to go with the lion, and some black. Now, I also sent some extra goodies besides the punch outs, the twine, the extra little 5 by 5.5 papers. I did send each one of the swappers. This is fabric paper. It is sticky fabric paper, so I cut them in 5.5 sections. So 5.5 by 5.5. Now, the requirements usually are about this big by about this big, and it cannot be birthday or holiday related. It has to be something that you can use universal. So if you add any extras, it's a bonus. And again, I always add bonuses. So I did send some pre-made cards and envelopes. These are David Tortora, the wedding guy. So I gave 4 cards, which obviously also simultaneously match the papers that I sent with everybody, so that they can also make cards from them. Now, it's not required to do any of this stuff, but again, I do extra stuff. I did put, thank you for being such a good friend. You're amazing. Hang in there. Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter, which I still love. And then for those who joined the artist trading card swap, which is ending up here in the next few days, so that I'll be doing my video, but I will not be showing it until after the person gets it. So I did stamp some images out, and again, they're 2.5 by 3.5, so they can be cut down and put on the back of cards. And if you don't know, I did actually show one live here, and I actually used a bicycle card, playing card, and I like using them because they're clear. They're exactly 2.5 by 3 inches. Now, the images that I used were the exclusive retired set, and I went above and beyond and added glitter glue. Come on, guys. So these are all the main characters that I went ahead and did. Now, normally it'd be a little bit wider, but because of the fact, and Bailey didn't mind this, I gave the entire set that I had on the characters. And I just put a little bit of coloring on each one. And then the phrases and some of the bonuses. So this is what I gave everybody. And I will probably use this in a giveaway here shortly, because I don't need it, because I have bunches of what I need. So I don't want to say what it is right now, because if you were on the page last month, you kind of know what's coming. So that's what I did for Bailey's image swap, and I cannot tell you Bailey enough thank you. Bailey usually does at least one of these a year, and upwards to 2. Now I have Eileen's here. Now Eileen sent some bonuses too, and she does cutouts, and like me, I love to just cut out a bunch of them and stick them over to the side. So just so you know, Eileen, I am probably going to get to that. It's got little britches and stuff. I know that stuff. I've had that. I cut them out. My first brother scan cut CM350 or 3MC3, yes, a CM350. I did one of the dollhouse. It's a family game time 12 by 12, and oh my god, I had so many pieces left from that. But you're going to probably see me do some of this in the project Dad. So these were the bonuses, and again, it's not required, but it is something that, you know, you can always add to it. So I'm going to show you Eileen's card, because I always try to hide everybody's address. For those, and everybody may have something different because it depends on what they do. So here's the little card she made me with the emboss. It's matted with a cute little butterfly. And it says, sending you. And then blessings to you and your family. So that was a little card, and I love how she stamped. Now see, I do the same thing. I have the stamps, but I like to put my signature to things. So that was a little card that she sent with mine. And then the images she sent. Now, this is a clear example when we say that you have to have something colored. When you do an image swap, there will be another one in a couple months. If you'd like to host a swap on the page, please let me know. And I always send extra stuff. Now, if you can see, like she did one little square here. Sometimes they're generic, no designer. So just depends. Obviously, this is Greeting Farm. And then this was a generic one because there's, I mean, it's got the initials, but they're not going to go after it. Now, it's required to do archival or stays on ink. These are the ones that she did. And I have plans for some of these. I just can't tell you guys yet. You're going to see one of them here shortly. But those are the images that she did. But the little dot pretty much is what's required because you can't, quote unquote, scan it. I'm going to get to Bailey's because Bailey did something special too because Bailey hosted. Now I have Kara's, and Kara knows I love House of Mouse, and I started House of Mouse. She actually started me on my Precious Moments, and then she went crazy on House of Mouse when I was selling them. So she actually bought damn near all of my House of Mouse, so she just did like the nose. This is the donut one. That's the cake one with a little pink on the nose. Precious Moments. Precious Moments. And I swear that's Greeting Farm too. No, I know what that is. I know them, guys. It's just, I'm lost for words right now. But those were the ones that Kara did for the image swap. And then this one's Jennifer's. And then she just did a little card here. And it says, thanks for being part of the page. She likes my videos. Okay. So this is why we do it. So we can, the host can track. Making sure partners and all around swappers get that information with the hostess knowing where they're going and when they're going out. Now this is Magnolia, and she did the skin tone. That is, God, I have this one. It's not Greeting Farm. Yeah, maybe it is. No. I have them. I have a bunch of them. Again, forget it. I give up. And then I know this is Cheshire Cat from the Alice in Wonderland collection that was extremely exclusive years ago. But that is definitely Greeting Farm. That is Lala Crafts. And I don't know that name. I know there's a name brand to it, but this one is... I think she might have bought this one off of me. It's not Some Odd Girl, because the Some Odd Girls, if you ever wonder, their legs, their calves are just really huge. And then that's Greeting Farm, which I will definitely be using those. So those were the ones that Jen did. And then Sandy's, I tell you, Sandy, yours is coming up in a project. So, so she ended up doing a little rocker, and that's Greeting Farm. Don't know the name of that one. Don't know the name of that one. This is Gorgeous Girls. And then there's a Fisherman, and then I like these are great for Father's Day coming up, Project Dad. So she put a bunch of these, and I know these are an exclusive set. They're basically by the same designer that does that one. I never did care for the long ones. I know a lot of people like them. That's Lala, and see, she did, those were bonuses she added. So the 4 that she put in here were colored slightly, if you can see the boots. This is the one you're going to see here shortly. And then the shoes, and then a heart. So that was everybody else's. Now let me get to Bailey's, and then this could be a quick, easy video because I got plenty to do tonight. And I had to clean up my room, so if you guys are following me on my page now, you know why. Okay, so these are Bailey's. Bailey's being the hostess. And I'm going to show you what she put in. She bought a lot of my Cheerish Teddies. Okay, so she did do this one. This one I'm pretty sure I had that one. I think I kept that one. I know I had one. I know that's Magnolia, and I don't know why I can't think of that. And I have them. I have this particular one. Again, there's about 40 different stamp designers. That one I had too. I think I sold that one. I think Bailey bought it. And then the little... Cherished Teddy in the tub. She knows I love Cherished Teddies. That's why I bought a bunch of them. I just got to the point where I had too many stamps. Robin Hood, he's cute. Now, she did add another Magnolia. This is another one that was part of the swap because there's a little color to it. And then the twins here on Cherished Teddies. Now, she did add a little bonus to hers. And again, Bailey, everybody loves you. So, she put a colored clip. And she added this extra stuff. So I'm going to be able to put this all over. It says, "You're the best." A little flower. So you have to fussy cut that. A little sign. Like wood sign, or it could be a dresser. You got a pink little piggy. And it says, "Thank you so much," with a little bit of fencing to cover the piggy in the front. With another gate. And another Magnolia, which was part of the swap. So that was the swap. That's in all of them, guys, for those that either did not backtrack or did not see the video on the Facebook page. This was all part of the swap for Bailey. So those were all the images. If you'd like to join a swap or if you want to host a swap, I'd love to have you over on the page. Might be supervised, but I generally give you guys... I'll set up an event room and it's all yours to take care of. But those were the images for the image swap for Bailey, who hosted, and from Sandy, Jen, Aline, Kara, myself. Am I missing somebody? I see myself. Aline, Kara, Jen, Sandy. Kara? Yeah, we all say thank you, Bailey. And hopefully next time, everybody, that there will be more people involved. Stay tuned for more, guys.